Unity, concepts and approaches. Theory and approaches to international relations. Unity, concepts and approaches. Evolution of international relations as a discipline. 1.2 Approaches to the study of international relations: idealism, realism, neorealism, neoliberalism, neo-Marxism. Meaning, nature and scope of international relations. International relations, IR, is the study of the political, economic, social, and cultural interactions among states and other global actors. As both a real-world condition and an academic discipline, it seeks to understand the complex dynamics of power, cooperation, and conflict that shape global affairs. Meaning of international relations. The core meaning of international relations has evolved from a narrow focus on diplomatic and interstate relations to a broad, multidisciplinary field. Broad view. It includes all forms of interaction that cross state boundaries. This incorporates not just official government-to-government relations but also activities involving multinational corporations, MNCs, non-governmental organizations, NGOs, and even individuals. Key concepts. Central ideas include national interest, national power, foreign policy, and the balance of power. Scholars also analyze systemic tools of IR, such as diplomacy, international law, and economic and military assistance. Nature of international relations. The nature of international relations is defined by its dynamic and multidisciplinary character, and the presence of both conflict and cooperation among actors. Dynamic and evolving. The nature of international relations is constantly changing. Shifts in global power, the rise of new technologies, and increasing interdependence mean that the field is always adapting to new challenges and issues. Interdisciplinary. IR draws on insights from a wide array of social sciences, including political science, economics, history, law, sociology, and geography. It combines their perspectives to offer a comprehensive understanding of global events. Combination of conflict and cooperation. International relations involve both compatible and incompatible national interests, which lead to periods of cooperation and conflict. The challenge is often to manage conflicts peacefully. Anarchy and power struggles. The international system is characterized by a lack of a central, world governing authority. This state of anarchy forces states to rely on their own capabilities and often leads to a struggle for power, a core tenet of realist theory. Scope of international relations. The scope of international relations is extensive and continuously expanding to include new topics and actors. It is no longer limited to the study of war and diplomacy. State and non-state actors. Nation-states, traditionally the primary actors in IR, nation-states remain central to the field. Their relations, foreign policies, and pursuit of national interests are fundamental subjects of study. Non-state actors. The scope has expanded significantly to include powerful non-state actors such as intergovernmental organizations, IGOs like the United Nations, UN, World Trade Organization, WTO, and NATO. Non-governmental organizations, NGOs like Amnesty International and Greenpeace, which advocate on global issues like human rights and the environment. Multinational corporations, MNCs, giant companies such as Google and Apple that exert significant economic and political influence across borders. Terrorist and criminal networks. Groups like ISIS and Al-Qaeda represent global security threats that operate outside state control. Key issues and concerns. War and peace. The study of the causes of war and the conditions for durable peace remains a central area of focus. International political economy, IPE. This involves the interplay between politics and economic issues on a global scale. It includes international trade, foreign investment, and the operations of financial institutions like the World Bank and the IMF. Globalization and transnational issues. The effects of globalization, including increased interdependence, international terrorism, environmental problems like climate change, and migration, are major areas of study. International law and organizations. The rules, norms, and institutions that govern interstate and transnational activities, and their effectiveness, fall within the scope of IR. Ideologies. The clash and influence of different political ideologies on state behavior and international conflict are also examined. Evolution of international relations.